Instruction 16, to draw the circumcenter and circumcircle of a given triangle. Okay, so here is an example of a triangle, and we have to construct the circumcenter and the circumcircle. Now it's important from the offset to know what the word circumcenter and circumcircle mean. So up here, I'm just going to draw a little cartoon sketch of a triangle. And basically, the circumcenter is the center that allows you to draw a circle that goes around all three corners like this. This is called a circumcircle. And basically the one thing you have to remember is how to construct a circumcircle is to bisect the sides. You want to get the perpendicular bisectors of the sides, and where they intersect is going to be the circumcenter. So let's apply this idea here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this position A, position B, position C. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to find the perpendicular bisector of side B to C. So in other words, I'm going to find the halfway point between B and C and draw a line at right angles. Now to do this, we use a previous construction number 2. So to do this, I'm going to put the compass point at B, like so, and I extend my compass out more than halfway, roughly 3/4 of the way towards C, and I draw a curve right around like this. Now, what's very important is that you keep the radius at the same length, but you lift it up and you place the point of your compass at C instead, and you draw an arc the other way, like so. What we now do is we connect position 1 up here to position 2 down here. We connect it with a straight line. Like so. And that there is the perpendicular bisector of B to C. Now we repeat the process but for a different side. So for this one I'm going to do A, B. So we start fresh again. We get our compass at B, and we make sure our compass nib goes towards A this time and about 3/4 of the way, and we swing an arc this way. We then lift our compass and we place the point at A, and we swing an arc the other way. Now, it's worth noting that there's going to be a lot of curves on the construction, so it's very important to concentrate and to make sure that you're picking the correct curves out. In this particular instance, I've got a position which I'm going to call position 3 here and position 4 here. And I connect 3 to 4 with a straight line. So, okay, now just by coincidence here, point 4 happens to just be, by coincidence, just on or close to the point where my first line cuts my second line. I could repeat this process for the third side, A to C, but there's no need. This should be the circumcenter right here in the middle. So I'm just going to highlight that position there. Now, how you know if your construction is being accurate is if you put the compass point at your circumcenter, in other words where your two lines cross each other, and you extend the compass out as far as one of the corners. In this case I extended out towards A. It should also match up to B and to C. So we'll just slightly. A and B, and when you swing a circle around like so, the circle should touch all 3 vertices or corners of the original triangle, like so. So you can see that this construction worked quite well. What's interesting about the circumcenter is, it's equidistant from B and from A and from C. So it has many applications in real life problems where, for example, you might have three towns, A, B and C, and you want to build a hospital that is the same distance from each town, or a radio mast that is the same distance from each town, etc. But there is the construction.